and that's including all event Pokemon and legendaries. My screaming schedule. That's every day in the shower at 8 p.m. My streaming schedule for the next little bit, just where like I'm kind of not back to work full time yet, is I'm doing 9 a.m. to around 12 or 1 every day. But my normal stream schedule is I'm normally here 9 to 12 on Saturday and Sunday. Rav sent Delta attack. Great. I just forgot. I said I was going to do that after that last battle, and then I got distracted by chat and talking about Pokemon. Master Duel made me want to collect my own deck in real life. Right? But yeah, so I have I think you're more east than me. I'm like almost at the tip of the island. I'm that east. I'm like almost as far east as you can go in Canada. It's 9:36 here. But, yeah, so I have them organized in the boxes by number, which took like 8 hours. I sat there and I collected them all. I did some trading to get like a lot of the legendaries you couldn't get anymore. And then I sat there and painstakingly for 8 hours in a row organized everything by number. What one was it? Rav sent com? I don't have one of those. Let's go with sent Rav. Oh, in the UK. Nice, nice. Oh, and another thing that I also did is I still have my my Charizard from the first I still have my first Charizard from the very first Pokemon game that came out for the original Game Boy, and he is the only Pokemon that I have beaten every single Pokemon with. I've beaten them with literally one Pokemon. Every single gym leader, every single boss, and every single trainer that's challenged me, all beaten by that single Charizard alone, including every single Elite Four and endgame like Red and whatnot. Without switching Pokemon. What a demographic spread, right? This is where we all come together. Costa Rica, we're all over the place. I got Jesus Christ. Oh, Rav sent Commander. Let's test this out. Fang just sitting here getting punched on purpose. Yeah, that's one of my biggest achievements is my Charizard just beating the shit out of everyone. That's because of me and you know. Very, very much appreciated, Ashen. Yeah, UK, US, Canada, CR. Oh no, you got a lot of these people in here. Although Bowz has been here a lot. And Twin from earlier has been in here the last couple days. To the Titan Trials. All your hope. I've done the Titan Trials before. I've beaten 13 once. I'll do it again. They won't stop me. I've beaten every mainline Final Fantasy except for 16, just because I haven't gotten to trying to beat 16 yet. Just because I want to do it like on stream when I get to that. So obviously we're on 13 now. We're chapter 8, Platinum 13. That's got to be a way to go right there. Just because I know there's some very Like, there's some pretty tough trophies for 13. Hello. Hello, what are you doing? What are you doing? What, what are you crying for? What are you crying for? First game you ever platinum was Persona 5. Nice. I can't remember my first platinum trophy. I really can't. 13-2 was supposed to be your first platinum, but I had bad luck. Giant doggo. Well, I have 1 doggo and 2 katos. I don't know why I went into that. We're going that way. Yes. Oh yes, I was already down there. Don't need to go back that way. Very much so. If you can find the 13 trilogy somewhere, I know it's a little harder to find. I don't know if they're all on Steam either, but 13 is really good, the whole trilogy. Because the casino trophy. Ah, so literally a luck problem. Resistance 1. Oh, I haven't played Resistance in a while. Oh, that brings back memories. I actually have I have Kingdom Hearts 1 platinumed. I can't remember if I have 2 platinum. I'm like almost there. I have Final Fantasy 7, the original 7 platinumed. I think I'm one or 2 trophies away from platinuming 8. I have nope, gotta go to medic. What is it? I have the first 3 Uncharted's platinumed. I have the 2 new God of War's platinumed. I have Spider-Man and Miles Morales platinumed. I can't remember the full list. I'm sitting at like 27 platinums right now, I think. I think they're all on Steam. You may need mods though. Oh, okay. I think you need to win 20k gil in one sitting, and then they tell you to rubber band your controller. Favorite final? I don't have a favorite Final Fantasy, Ashen. I don't. I have a top 5, and they're all very near and dear to my heart. 6 through 9, so 6, 7, 8, 9, and Tactics are my 5 favorites, and I could really interchange them for the most part. Hello, what are you doing? I'm trying to read the chat, sir. The chat needs my attention. What are you doing? Stop. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why do you attack? You can't have my hand. No. They're all on sale on Steam, so you're gonna... Oh, okay. Hold autoplay and you'll get it based... Stop! Stop, I must heal myself. I must heal.
Thank you.
Well, there's too many, like, all the Final Fantasies are really good. Stop this! Just stop! No!
Thanks.
No, you're doing this again! Why is it always in the middle of a fight? Stop! No! No, stop it! What are you doing? Stop stepping on me! Say fave Final Fantasy, but definitely games I race. Oh, okay. His name is Luffy, and he is just as smooth-brained as his namesake. Slower. Stop it. I'm liking it a lot just because it saves from a lot of damage. Because, like, you know, obviously the one person is taking all the damage, and Sentinels have that medic Sentinel thing. Like, yeah, he is. You let go of my hand. He is still a puppy Veil. Anime mentioned, you are correct. He's Goofy Luffy. You're not wrong. I'm waiting for the remake because I'm less. I think I'm 50 episodes behind, but I'm almost 100% caught up on One Piece. Stop! I love Bleach. Bleach is good. You stop. First turn-based RPG. There's not really a specific one you really need to go for. Stop. 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 That's enough. He actually is a puppy. He's not even a year old yet. I haven't started Daima yet. I'm gonna wait a little while. Favorite from the big three? Yeah, Bleach is definitely slept on a lot. One Piece is definitely worth it. I realize, like, a lot of people get turned off because there's... Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Stop. Stop. Kiss. Go on. Go bother other people. What is your problem? What do you need? No, I gave you water. Oh, thank you, Ms. Lady, for the follow over on Twitch. Oh, let's see where we at. On top, I don't care. Bleach on top, I don't care. Oh, the animation for 1,000 Year Blood War. I remember when Blood War came, like the first season came out, and just the opening, like right off the bat, just starting out like crazy. I agree. PlayStation 5 needs to have 13. Every other Final Fantasy is on PlayStation. I don't understand why they didn't do 13. I think it's probably a coding thing. Like how to Kubo make so many cool ass characters, right? He's definitely a fave, and I've seen Kenpachi. Oh, Byakuya. Rukia. Everybody just listing off Bleach characters.
Repeat, code green. Security forces stand by. Star forces on board. Code green.
Like all the big three is decent. I love them all. I've watched them all. Although I obviously can't watch all of One Piece because it's still being created. I've heard good things about Rising of the Shield Hero. I haven't gotten to it yet. There's so many shows and anime I am very behind on, as well as games. Yeah, literally, have you seen insert Bleach character and this fight that they've done? They're absolutely ridiculous. I can't wait to see friggin' Kenpachi's Bankai. I think one of my favorite things, though, that I find absolutely hilarious is when they friggin' people downplay Bleach characters so much. I started Black Clover, I got into it a little bit, but it's not like high up there for me. Like, I'm enjoying it, but like it's not one of those ones that like I immediately stop to watch. The second season of 1,000 Year Blood War is supposed to be coming out soon, if I remember correctly. Oh, don't worry about the caps. Don't worry about the caps. But like, I love how people like especially like power scalers and stuff, like they downplay Bleach characters so much. Like, oh, they can't do that. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like, if you put them up against, you know, such and such a universe, like, just their spiritual pressure in like, general is going to crush this entire universe. Like, I don't understand why you don't think they're not strong. The foreshadowing, yup. Like what people think in Attack on Titan. Bleach is another ridiculously powerful verse. Oh, 100%. This is the game they need to bring back, right? Or remake like the... I don't think they really need to remake this one. Like, at least not yet, anyways. Yeah, Yamamoto using his Bankai shakes all three realms. I think he could. I think, like, well, he, like... It's not the first time he's cut a hole in like, between dimensions. Was weird to me. The only anime I liked dubbed and couldn't do subbed. Oh, okay. Yeah, a remaster for Final Fantasy would be absolutely phenomenal. Like, I think, like, the thing I really, like, I think they need to stop doing... Yeah, like, Ichigo probably isn't beating Goku, especially, like, current Goku. Although, there's a lot of, apparently, I think Heroes is canon now. So, like, Capsule Corp Goku is canon. So, like, I feel like he's gotten, like, even, like, harder to beat in terms of anime scaling. But, like, it would be, like, a very badass fight. But, like, gaming-wise, and the thing that I hate that they keep doing is they keep remastering games that have been put out in, like, the last 5 to 8 years. Like, don't get me wrong, I love The Last of Us. And, what's another one? Like, Skyrim is... Oh, no, Skyrim is a little bit older. But, like, the fact that they've, like, remastered and re-released friggin' The Last of Us multiple times in, like, the last, like, 3 or 4 years is fucking ridiculous. Yamcha UI isn't being beat, though. I don't know. If we get Ultra Instinct Shaggy in here, then there might be a problem. Ichigo can beat Buu Saga Goku? Oh, yeah, maybe. There's some feats that could support that. Yeah, The Last of Us makes me mad. I think the only thing that would cause Buu a problem, or Ichigo a problem, is Buu's regeneration, because Buu's regeneration is very, very good. Like, he would need a very, very strong Getsuga Tensho for that. The Goei 13. Like, how did we get a master for The Last of Us 2 the same year it came out? Exactly. Like, that's the thing that's irritating the fuck out of me right now with games. Through him and then fast swordplay. But at the same, like, the Getsuga Tensho through him and then the fast swordplay still might not do it, because all he has to do is miss that one cell, and then Buu is back 100%. That's where, like, I could see him having a little bit of trouble. I think he'd probably still do it in the end, because eventually he'd catch on. Yeah, they aren't making good games. And then when they make a good game, they just remaster the shit out of it so that, you know, they can still make money out, because apparently there's a lot of people that are just going to buy it anyways. Like, you know, remaking Skyrim 18 different times. Ichi learned, yeah, well, exactly, like, Ichigo learns very quick, so I feel like it would take a little bit, and it would get really irritating for him at the start. Well, I guess Orihime could just do it. The Pixel Remaster was a ripoff. I feel like they could have done a lot more with the Pixel Remaster. I was happy with the Pixel Remaster, because there was a couple of the original games I didn't have. Like, I'd beaten them, but I didn't have them, so it was nice. It's nice to have the full set of them. They should have done better. There was no need for that compilation. I think they could have just added some more, like, quality of life stuff. Like, the remaster for Star Ocean 2 was absolutely fucking beautiful. Like, if you've played Star Ocean 2 and haven't played the remaster yet, fucking play it. We gotta stop buying these games. That's another game I forgot to mention, was the Horizon Zero remaster. Like, don't get me wrong, I've platinumed both Horizon games. That's another 2 platinums I have. But, like, there was no reason to remaster them again. You're not wrong. It is the consumer's fault, in part. But, like, there are just so many games that could use, like, even just a remaster. There's a couple of them coming out, though, that I'm very happy for. And I'm not buying Lego Horizon. That, very valid, very valid. Not Star Ocean, Suikoden 1 and 2. The remaster of those that is coming out in March, I am very, very excited for. If you've never played the Suikoden series and you're a huge RPG fan, get Suikoden 1 and 2 when it comes out in March, or get the older ones and give them a play. Very, very good storyline, lots of good characters in it, lots of extra stuff. Need to play Suikoden? Oh my god, Suikoden 2 is one of my top RPGs of all times. There is so much to it. Like, the story for it is so good. if you can find all of them, I think there's 7 games in total, but 2 of them are one I think is an iOS game, the other one's a handheld game. But there's 5 in the mainline story. But the Suikoden series, all of the games are connected. It's like I don't know what order they're connected in, but it's all one big story. The first 2 games are in order, like 2 is the sequel to 1, and you can even get the main character from the first one in the second one. Is the game recording PR? Are you playing it? Just doesn't seem like you're paying attention. I am playing it. 100%. It's just I've played the Final Fantasies a lot that sometimes I don't have to pay attention to battles. But no, 100% playing. Oh, no worries. I try to pay attention to chat as often as possible. Just because, like, I find there's a lot of streamers, like, especially when you get, like, hundreds of people in, like, it's impossible to pay attention to chat, so I try to do it as much as possible. I haven't played or seen anything for, I'm not going to pronounce that D name at all. I have not played, I'm not going to try to pronounce that either, the Chronicles game. I've heard lots about it over the last couple days, and where it's, like, the predecessor to Suikoden. So I am definitely going to take a look into it. Favorite Final Fantasy, Plax? But, yeah, like, there's five Star Ocean games. If you can manage to get them, absolutely phenomenal. 1 and 2 are by far the best. Characters are cool, but it's not your playstyle. Oh, okay. Vanille's VA. But yeah, like the Star Ocean Suikoden games, like 2 is in my top 5 of all times. So I was paying more attention that time and I fucking died. But I definitely recommend playing it. It is well worth the time. Let's see what's down this hallway. Is there not really anything I need, but I want the experience. Or I guess the SP. Oh, Star Ocean 1 and 2, especially the 2. Like I was saying that just a few minutes ago, the Star Ocean 2 remaster, absolutely. I think the Star Ocean 2 remaster has to be like the best remaster I have ever seen to date. Like the Star Ocean 2 remaster, like they didn't change the combat, they didn't tweak the story, but there are just these little quality of life things that they did that made the game like so good. Like just the little things that, and like they didn't. You fuck off with your friggin' ridiculousness and lightning. And this is why I have those potions, just for these off chances here. It was good and worth play, especially if you like Suikoden. Oh, 100%. That's fair, not for everyone. I just have a huge crush on... Oh, it's one of the characters that draws you in. I see. But, I'm really excited, like, Miles, just where you're saying, especially, like, if you like Suikoden, I'm so excited for the remasters of 1 and 2. I have high hopes. I've seen some side-by-sides, and the graphics upgrades are absolutely beautiful. I'm just hoping they do a little more than just some graphical tweaks to it. Epitome of despair, and just not giving a fuck. But like I'm hoping it's not just a graphics overhaul. Like I'm gonna get it regardless. But, like, I really hope they do something along the lines of Star Ocean 2. Because, like, Star Ocean 2, like, if you played the original, they did, just these little tweaks. Like, they made you able to, chain battles together to get EXP boosts. There's the challenges throughout the game. I usually do from 9 to 12, so 3 to 4 hours on average.
No, not this time. For
I get shit for playing remakes or remasters, but there's nothing amazing out. I go back to retro games, because I guess this is a retro game now, because it was PlayStation 3. I am East Coast. Very far East Coast. I go back to retro games all the time. It is currently 10 o'clock, so I got 2 hours left.
All these colors.
Streams have been popping up this week.
Means we're doing our job.
Oh yeah, I guess time zones, right? So I've been streaming for about an hour now,
Who are they fighting?
and I'll usually go 2 to 3 more hours depending. Like if I get stuck somewhere in a game where there's not like a close by save point, I'll go until I hit that save point. Just because I don't want to leave anything off where it is. Oh, I was like, why is there a chest back there? It's because this. But like, I try not to leave anything like open because I want it to have like a very solid ending to where everything's at. That way, there's like nobody's wondering if I kept going. Let's see what this entails. Oh, it's a big giant fucking circle. I want to get these treasure chests. There's a big guy there. There's these floaty things over here. Thank you for dropping in. Much appreciated. Oh, of course. Enjoy your stream. I just fired up Rebirth. I still have to... Or no. Yeah, I still have to fire up... I still have to beat Rebirth. I think I'm like quite a ways in. Much thanks for the GG's, roses, and I think those were ice creams. Very much appreciated. Much thanks for the love. Much thanks for the shares. But like there's so many remakes out now. Like for the old, a lot of the newer remakes I don't touch. Peace out, Ashen. Just because, like, a lot of the newer remakes they're doing are just, the games are just too new. I don't want to touch that thing because I don't like the armor. Stop chasing me. Leave me alone. I don't want it. But, like, the older ones, like, obviously, like, Star Ocean and stuff like that, I, like, 100% have to go for. Just because, one, amazing games, well worth the replay value. But, like, friggin', like, they're the only ones that even seem worth it at this point. Because, like, they definitely don't put the same amount of work into a lot of these newer ones. Trials of the Sky. So, there was a lot of people mentioning the Trials games, too, to me. I haven't played any of the Trials games, but I took a look at them after, like a couple days ago after stream, and they definitely look like they would be 100% up my wheelhouse. Because there's a lot of different RPG series that I'm definitely looking for to, like, put into my list, like, put into my roster. Fall 2005, okay. But yeah, there's, like, a lot of RPGs and games that I'm looking to get into my roster just for, like, to play later on in stream. Because, like, I want to... yeah, that one. I want to get, like, not really a backlog, but I want to get something on the go so that way... because I've had games get finished a little bit earlier than I thought, so, like, I've ended up going through a couple series pretty quick. So I want to sit there and have something on the back burner for those times that... I finish it. Final Fantasy VI. Oh, Final Fantasy VI is one of my favorites. Final Fantasy VI is probably, like, especially story-wise, one of the best Final Fantasies in existence. Like, their character development, like, their, like, backgrounds for characters, the lore in the game, just, it's so phenomenal. Like, the imagery for it, like, the whole steampunk world. Final Fantasy VI is by far, like, one of, if not, like, the top Final Fantasy. Battle encounter rate was way too high. Final Fantasy did have a very high encounter rate. Remaster Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX would be a really nice remaster. I'd love to see some like really really good remasters of the OGs. Like I know they remastered 6 recently, but it wasn't like a huge remaster. They didn't really do a lot to it. It was on the Nvidia leak. Yeah, but like what kind of remaster? Like, and that's the other thing. Like I'm definitely going to put it on the top of my list. Oh, definitely. Like if like especially if you haven't played 6, like 6 is so good. Like just the way everything works, like the whole system for everything. But like a remaster of 9 would be good. I just don't want them to go the same route they went with the Final Fantasy VII remaster. And don't get me or remake, I guess. Because, you know, remaster, remake, 2 separate things. Because like don't get me wrong, I love the remake for 7, but like it's just like it's not the way I would have envisioned it. Like the graphics absolutely peak. The graphics are fucking phenomenal and I love them to death. But the combat style has like, you know, a lot to be desired in it. But like I understand why the combat system is the way it is. Same with like Final Fantasy 15 and 16. They're just like everything is going action adventure, and I hate it to death. Tired of the new action style combat. Oh, same with me, Stu. Same with me. Like the new, like the games are still fun. Don't get me wrong. Like the games are still a lot of fun to play. Like they're still got good stories and like the visuals and stuff are great. But like, it's just yes, peak. I've been here before. Remake is so beautiful, but I missed it. Yeah, exactly. The turn-based. The turn-based. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to change to. I need my medic. But it's just the fact that like there's not a lot of strategy in the fights anymore. And as much as I hate to say that, that's just how it is. Like when you get to action style combat, like all the newer games are, Metamorpho proves turn-based is still viable. I didn't know Metamorpho was turn-based. Good to know. Now games like Tales of their action combat. Yeah, like the Tales games did it really good, and the Star Ocean games did the action combat really good, because Star Ocean is one of my favorite RPG series, and their combat is definitely not turn-based, but like it's very like they did the action combat really well. I want to buy Octopath Traveler Bows. I really do. I wish I had the money to get it. It would definitely be on the list. But like I find like a lot of the games are a lot of the newer games are trying to go too much like the Souls-like games. They're trying to be too Souls-like, and if you know how to dodge properly and like parry properly, combat is like a non-option. Oh, we're gonna go to medics for a second. I feel like people love Persona 5 too. Didn't know if that. Yeah, Persona is definitely like a very turn-based style. Like if it's like this where you have to like make your choices and everybody goes like pretty much in an order, then that's 100% turn-based. Like there's definitely different ways you can do turn-based. There's different like tweaks you can do to make it seem not as slow, kind of like the way 13 does it here. Final Fantasy VII Re has an incredible deep combat system, so I wouldn't say it's totally... Yeah, it's not totally gone, but it's nowhere near what it used to be.